Hey, everybody, it's your radio pal, Wes Nessman. I figured you could use a distraction today, and I am going to try to distract you with the second grossest story I ever told. I've been holding on to this one since the 80s. Now, once again, as to the validity of this story, who the hell knows? I can only tell you what I was told. And I'm going to say the same thing. This is one of those stories that makes you feel a little bit lesser about the person who's telling it. So just remember, I'm just telling you the story. I was not involved here. All right? Now, if you don't like gross things, you might want to turn around right now because I don't think they get much grosser than this. Or maybe they do, but whatever. So back in the 80s, as you can see in the picture there, Blackie Lawless came into the studio. Blackie Lawless was in the band W.A.S.P. He's since gone through, I think, a Christian conversion and come back out and all that stuff. He's had what you call a tumultuous life. But he was one of the original wild ones back in the day. I mean, one of the wild ones. And their live act, they got known for throwing raw meat into the audience. And, of course, his guitarist was the guy that got made so much fun of in the decline of Western civilization. But Blackie used to drink blood from a skull. And he came to town. He was opening for somebody else. And I don't know why, but for some reason, me and Blackie just really connected. And you know, he thought of me as a friend instantly when we came in. Maybe that's how he is with everybody. But I was between records, you know, playing a record or something, and yeah, it was a record back then. In fact, W.A.S.P's big song was "Animal Fuck Like a Beast," so that's going to kind of let you know where we're going here. And he goes, "I got to tell you a story," and I'm like, "Okay, I mean, this is odd that he's confiding in me," but he goes, "Check this out." He goes, "Me and Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue, we were partying with the groupie, and Nikki passed out. And as all of you know, you don't pass out at a party or something's going to happen. So did Blackie get a marker? No. He got the groupie, and he convinced the groupie, here you go. There was a bottle of soda pop, bottle of Coke is what he said, a plastic bottle of Coke. And he convinced her to let him squeeze as much of that Coke up her butt as he could possibly get up there. Okay? So he puts the Coke bottle in her butt, squeezes as much Coke in there, and then gets her to clamp down. All right? Then she waddles over to Nikki and squats, and he starts waking Nikki Sixx up. It's like, Nikki, what? Nikki, what? Nikki, what do you want? Now! And bam! Coke enema all over the face. There you go. That's the story that Blackie Lawless of W.A.S.P. told me about Nikki Sixx. I assume it's true because I could tell that he was telling it with that same fervor that a guy tells that story about his first touchdown in high school or something. The Coke enema, Blackie Lawless, Nikki Sixx. You guys be awesome to each other. And try to forget that story.